the woman accidentally spilled blood into the nuclear wastewater. The next second, something strange happened. The water droplets began to split apart. In an instant, they multiplied thousands of times. Before they could react, a large number of water droplets covered the entire table. At this point, everyone finally realized something was wrong. They quickly grabbed some freezing liquid and sprayed it on the droplets. Soon, the boiling water condensed into ice cubes. However, her teammates began to experience adverse reactions. The man began to spew large amounts of nuclear wastewater from his mouth. The doctor rushed to perform emergency treatment, but he ultimately lost his life. His companions were utterly devastated by what they had witnessed. They never imagined nuclear wastewater could be so dangerous. The reason this disaster occurred was because the reckless discharge of nuclear wastewater into the ocean directly affected human drinking water. Earth's water resources began to dwindle severely. To survive, humanity immediately dispatched a team to address the survival crisis. They then held a secret discussion meeting. After several people discussed it together, they discovered that there was a clean water source on Mars, and this water source could be infinitely replenished, thus solving humanity's water resource problem. Everyone disregarded the danger to their lives and decided to go to Mars. As the rocket was launched at superluminal speed, they soon arrived in space. However, before they could reach Mars, the spacecraft was struck by an unknown object and unexpectedly landed on Mars. The group then donned specially treated helmets, but as soon as they arrived at the Mars base, they were stunned by what they saw. Inside the base lay several corpses. However, this was not the time to linger. They had to find the renewable water source as soon as possible to help humanity resolve the water crisis. However, while searching, they suddenly discovered a water sample near the bodies, but as they prepared to retrieve it, they accidentally stepped on a body. Immediately, a drop of water entered his eye. When he returned to the base, an accident occurred. A large amount of water consumed his body, and he lost his life. As they continued searching for the sample, they were suddenly attacked by a mysterious monster. Seeing this, the others rushed to help, but the monster moved extremely quickly. However, the monster was holding the regenerated sample. It accidentally dropped it on the ground while fleeing, and a large amount of water flowed out. The flowing water was about to flood the entire base. Everyone hurriedly followed the girl toward the exit, but unexpectedly, the exit malfunctioned for no apparent reason. The captain opened the hatch at the last moment, successfully helping them return to Earth and bringing back the regenerative water source, solving the human crisis.